So when you get up, in terms of recitation, that will be your first rak'ah. And when you do sajda, in terms of sitting down, that will be treated as the rak'ah which is offered after the number of rak'ahs you have offered behind the imam. With an example, you will easily understand this. Take for example, you're in Salatul Zuhr. You're offering your Salatul Zuhr behind the imam. Salatul Zuhr, you have offered 3 rak'ahs with the imam and you have missed the first rak'ah. The first rak'ah you missed and you join the salah in the second rak'ah. So how many rak'ahs have you offered behind the imam now? You have offered 3 rak'ahs behind the imam. Yes? The imam has said, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Now you will get up. In terms of recitation, what number of rak'ah is this? Always first. Is that clear? Do you all understand this? So whenever you get up to complete, to make up the rak'ahs, in terms of recitation, that will be treated as your first rak'ah. So how many rak'ahs have you offered behind the imam? 3. And now you got up, how many rak'ahs have you missed? 1. So you've offered 3 rak'ahs behind the imam. When you will get up, in terms of recitation, will this be your 4th? No, it will be your first. Why? Because in terms of recitation, it will always be your first. Yes? In the first rak'ah, what do you recite? Subhanakallah. So now you will begin with Subhanakallah and you will recite Surah Al-Fatiha. And in the first rak'ah, do you attach a surah or not? You attach a surah, so you will attach a surah. Now when you will go in sajda, in terms of sitting down, what number of rak'ah is this? How many have you offered behind the imam? How many? 3. And this will be your 4th rak'ah in terms of sitting down. In the 4th rak'ah, do you sit down or not? You sit and you recite At-Tahiyyatu, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Do you add Allahumma salli ala or not? You will. And then the dua, then yawma yakum al-hisab, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Is that clear? That's for the 4 rak'ahs. When you have missed how many? 1. Now 4 rak'ahs of Zuhr or Isha, you have missed 2 rak'ahs. You join the prayer in the 3rd rak'ah. Before the imam was in the ruku, the imam was in ruku before the qawmah, before the imam said Sami Allahu liman hamida, you joined the salah. And how did you join the salah? You said Allahu Akbar, takbir tahrima, and you didn't go to ruku straight away. You did the 2nd takbir, Allahu Akbar, the 2nd time, and then you joined the imam in the ruku. Then that means you have found the 3rd rak'ah. So you missed 2 rak'ahs. Now you offered 2 rak'ahs behind the imam. The imam has read Yawma Yakum al-Hisab. After At-Tahiyyatu, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. You have stopped. The imam continued. He recited Allahumma salli ala. Then Rabbana atina wa Rabbi ja'alni Yawma Yakum al-Hisab. He said Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Then you get up. In terms of recitation, what number of rak'ah is this? Always first. Yes. In terms of recitation, this will be treated as the first rak'ah. So what will you begin with? Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. Then you will recite Surah Al-Fatiha and then you will attach a surah. Now then you will go down in sajda. In terms of sitting down, what number of rak'ah is this? 3rd, because you have offered how many? 2 behind the imam. Now this is the 3rd rak'ah. In the 3rd rak'ah, do you sit down? You don't. So you will do the 2 sajdas and you will get up. Now when you will get up, in terms of recitation, what number of rak'ah is this? Everyone should say this. This is the 2nd. In the 2nd rak'ah, do you begin with Subhanakallah? What do you begin with? Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim and Surah Al-Fatiha. Yes? So you will recite Surah Al-Fatiha. In terms of recitation, this is the 2nd rak'ah. Now in the 2nd rak'ah, you don't attach a surah, do you? You don't, do you? You do attach a surah. It's necessary to attach a surah because that's your 2nd rak'ah. So you will attach a surah after Surah Al-Fatiha. Now when you will go in sajda, in terms of sitting down, what number of rak'ah is this? So you will offer your 4th rak'ah, you will recite At-Tahiyyatu, you will recite Allahumma salli ala, Yawma Yakum al-Hisab, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Is that clear, all of you? That's if you have missed 2 rak'ahs. Say that you missed 3 rak'ahs behind the imam. How many rak'ahs? 3 rak'ahs. So, how many have you offered behind the imam? 1. Meaning, you joined the imam in the last rak'ah. Yes? And you have missed how many? 3 rak'ahs. The imam has said, Yawma Yakum al-Hisab, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Now, how many have you offered behind the imam? 1 rak'ah. When you will get up, in terms of recitation, what number of rak'ah is this? 1st rak'ah. So what will you begin with? Subhanakallah, and then Surah Al-Fatiha, and then you will attach another surah. Now when you will go to sajda, Subhana Rabbi al-A'la. You've done 2 sajdas. In terms of sitting down, what number rak'ah is this?